Welcome along. It's been ages since I've sat down and done some cash stuffing with you, but that's not really what I want to be talking about with you today. What I really want to be talking about is how my family needs to be spending more money and saving less. So stick around and join me for a bit of a chit chat and a bit of a cash stuff, and you can learn more about what my family is going to be spending more money on and why we're going to be saving less.
A traditional retirement focuses solely on getting enough money together by 65 to retire and never have to work again. A book that's been really influential in my family's life is Die with Zero. And when you read Die with Zero, you come to realise that it's not about one end goal of retiring, it's about achieving lots of goals throughout your life and spending all your money in pursuit of those goals. So this doesn't mean acting like Arthur, but it does mean you gift early rather than leaving an inheritance, and that's what we plan to do. After reading the book Die with Zero, we wrote out our Be, Do, Achieve list and blocked it into 5-year time periods, except for the period 48 to 50, just to make everything all nice and tidy. I'm coming up 50, so I've been reviewing the list just to see where we're at, and I realised that we are saving too much money. We are completely on track to reach our number by the end of the year. And whilst I think we actually will cut down work, I don't think either of us feels 100% comfortable yet just to quit. I think it's something we're going to ease into, kind of between the ages of 50 until about 52, when both kids have finished school. That being said, if we are working, and technically we don't have to, then we really need to spend all our money rather than save it all. So here's what I've been spending some money on this week.
So I got gold rattan lampshades. They were $64 and some cents at Bunnings, and I really love them. Unfortunately, which I didn't realise they have plastic on the inside, but I've already bought them now, and I'll show you what they look like. Love it. This is, we're not doing an expensive renovation here. It's a very old house. And there's the kitchen one. How cool is that? I absolutely love it. I tell you what though, I really have been very spendy this week. I'm not going to get this whole rug out because I'm not putting it out just yet because we still have workmen here. But I'll show you a little bit. There you go. And I just saw this by chance when I was going to have a look. What did I go in there for? Oh, that's right, lampshades. I bought lampshades from Bed Bath & Beyond, big rattan ones, and I didn't realise they were quite so big as what they were. And I saw this carpet, this mat, and I was like, that will be perfect for a holiday home. So it was basically $900, but they had 50% off. It's a wool rug with cotton backing, so fully compostable, and cost us $4.50. When I get home, I'll have to show you guys what else I bought, because once I bought one rug, I was kind of in the mood for rug buying. Okay, I couldn't resist just putting it out, even though I'm going to have to roll it back up again. The table that was in here, it doesn't fit properly, so even though I bought it from the second-hand shop, I'm gifting it back to the second-hand shop again. But that rug, I love it, absolutely love it. It's my cushion that I picked up at another second-hand shop. It's in an old video that you'd be able to see. But it's so nice when you actually spend your hard-earned money, like your hard-earned dollars, on something and actually really like it. I love that. That's just something for the bathroom, some Ceratone. So what I'm going to be looking for now is like one here and one there. I need to find something like two wicker chairs or two coolie chairs or two occasional chairs. I'll be looking on Trade Me. I've got barely any money left. I unfortunately couldn't get the light shade up on there because the batten's too small. So I'm going to have to buy a batten extender. I think that, and probably make it a pendant light. That will be, I don't know, about $15 or something. So that's okay. But yeah, it's all coming together. Oh, another thing I bought. This is actually something from a while ago. I bought it on Trade Me. It's a trailer for my bike. It's the kind of trailer that little kids sit in. So, I don't have any little kids. I'm going to use it to carry things like wood and groceries and stuff. It's really light. I looked at it. Someone else has picked it up for me as a favour. It was down in Dunedin. So it was, if I had to drive down there and pick it up, it wouldn't have been quite the bargain at $31. There's the wheel, so it all comes apart. I just have to figure out how to put it back together. Yay. So that's just sitting in my bedroom at the moment, and I'm just going to be admiring my light shades for a wee bit longer. I was getting a bit carried away with carpet buying, but we needed a new one for our dining room because our dog had vomited a lot of times on our old carpet and I couldn't get it clean. So it's sitting outside now. It's 100% wool, so it's just going to be composted. But I really liked this. I really like it with all the plants and the wood. I'm not 100% sold with it with the chairs, but they can be resprayed, so I'm not too worried. So that's another thing that I've spent money on. Another carpet, another rug, flowers. Another thing to spend money on. How lovely are daffodils. Each year I always say I'm going to grow daffodils, and I haven't done it. There's a flower shop not far away, and it's great to be able to support a local business who's doing something that I like, rather than a vape shop, for example, which is the other local businesses that we seem to get a lot of around here where I live.
It's not about spending literally every cent that I earn each week and then accidentally dying in poverty. It's about living with intention to be, have, or do everything that I hope. So this week, when I reviewed my 48 to 50-year-old list that I had written after reading the book Die with Zero, one of the things I had listed was that I always wanted to create a cozy home. So that's what I've focused on this week. Getting those rugs wasn't about necessarily the need to go and spend my money. It was, we're missing a rug in a room that makes it now feel cold and unwelcoming. So I'm going to replace that rug and have a cozy space. It's also ticking some things off the list for our holiday home. We have a really big list of things that we need to do in that wee space, but we're making our way through it slowly. So ticking something off there, which was getting a rug. And I have to confess that I loved that rug so much that I did go and buy another one for our lounge here at our house, which again just makes for a more cozy space. Was it completely necessary? No, not really, because we do have carpet in our lounge. Does it make the space look nicer and more inviting? Absolutely. Similarly, one of the things I always really wanted to be able to do is help my kids achieve their dreams, and hence the new to us road bike that was in the garage. So again, this is a wish list item. It's not 100% necessary, but if I can do it, I always want to provide the opportunity for my kids. So that's what I did. And this quote isn't my own, but it's something that I think is really important and I guess sums up, for the most part, how I want to live. I don't want to die with the most money. I want to live the richest life. So join me here again at NZ Money Karma if that aligns with you and what you're thinking. And I look forward to catching you guys next time. Bye for now.